So last night I learned a valuable lesson, and that lesson was never do a bodybuilding wrap up after you had 4 beers and you have your friends over and you go, "Excuse me, I got to do a bodybuilding wrap up," because I screwed up the placings last night. So I'm got to do it again to get it right because I was a moron. Good news is I truly am Nostradamus because I predicted the exact outcome of this show Friday evening, July 21st. I had Shire winning. Sorry, I keep mispronouncing his name. Shire winning, De La Rosa second, Stanimal third. And that's exactly what happened. So a lot of people will say before the show, why didn't you have Blessing? Why isn't Blessing in the mix? Blah, 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 blah. Well, because, Blessing, I knew Blessing was going to be off because Blessing likes to show off. Blessing likes to talk shit. If Blessing was on, he would have blasted pictures all over Instagram of how good he is, and he would be talking shit of how he's going to wreck everybody. That's what he does. That's what he's famous for. That's what he's entertaining. He's an entertainer and a good bodybuilder, but he was way off. Way off. I mean, he had nothing going on in his hamstrings, his glutes, his lower back, so on and so forth. But let's just take a look at some pictures, and we will do this over again because I'm an idiot. Okay, so you see here, Justin Shire wins, John De La Rosa second, Stanimal third, Blessing comes in fourth, Patrick Moore comes in fifth. So I look fantastic again. Like literally, I nailed 1 to 3. I don't know if I have a fucking gift, if I truly am Nostradamus, if I'm Muhammad Ali. If anybody's too young out there, Muhammad Ali used to predict his own fights and tell them when he used to knock out the other guy. People thought it was fixed, but it was unbelievable. But literally on Friday night, I predicted 1, 2, and 3. So if I were you, I would subscribe to my channel because not only do I give you a review, a wrap up, great shows, Anabolic Academy, interviews, but I predict the outcome of bodybuilding contests. I'm truly am Nostradamus. All right, so let's go. Here we go. Here's Justin. This is a really good pick. Well, all right, no, let me rephrase it. This is the best pick we got so far. And I could see why they picked him. I mean, his front double bi is unbelievable. His arms are amazing. He's got a small waist, flaring lats. Flaring quads. His lats are fantastic from the front. And he's doing somewhat of a vacuum pose here. But this pose, he looks great. And this is his go-to shot. This is his knockout shot. Right? Okay, so they had Justin first, John second, Stanimal third. And honestly, really, really good outcome. The judges got it right as far as I'm concerned. John was the most complete bodybuilder. He hasn't competed in a very long time. This was his comeback show, and he made a statement. If he was 5-10% harder, he probably would have took the show because clearly he had the best legs. He just didn't have as good as conditioning as Justin. Now, Stanimal had the best conditioning. He just lacks the size. But you got to give Stanimal all the respect in the world because this guy came from physique, classic physique, and now he's an open bodybuilder. And he's breaking the top 2, top 3 in every contest he does. And that is a big statement. So all the respect in the world to Stanimal. He looked fantastic. I don't think they have any pictures of Blessing or Patrick Moore. But Blessing, I mean, this isn't a great pick, but Blessing was way off. He got fourth because it was a shallow lineup. I think there was only, 10 guys? And, the quality guys prevail, obviously. I mean, Blessing has great shape and great muscle mass, but from the back, I mean, he had nothing going on. No hamstrings, no glutes. His lower back was off. Patrick Moore, same thing. He was way off. Now, I don't know what's going on in these two lives and why they were off, but Blessing hasn't given us a good showing recently. He did this show, was way off. Olympia, way off. He won New York Pro in 2022. He looked fantastic. And then he did a show after that. I don't remember. Was it the Cali Pro or was it the I don't remember. But then he won again and he looked fantastic. Shows up for the Olympia 2022 and he just takes a shit. And here in the Chicago Pro, this should be a show that he should be able to easily win. Now, I know that he just had a child with his, I think his wife. I'm not sure if he's married or not. That could be one of the reasons. Maybe his private life is upside down because he just had a kid. I don't know. But hopefully he gets it together because, now you have to win to get to the Olympia. You can't get on points. It's impossible. And this is why me and Orange are complaining on Muscle Talk. These guys have to compete because now what's going to happen is now the show is getting closer to the Olympia. I think it's going to be a little bit more talent in each one. So I believe in Texas, you're going to have Carlos Thomas Jr., you're going to have Andrew Jack, and you're going to have Hunter Labrada. I mean, that's going to be a toss-up. I don't know. That's, we have to see. But this is what's happening. It's going to be tougher and tougher and tougher to get into a show to qualify. When you had all these shows throughout the year that you could have jumped in and qualified and got ready for the Olympia. But that being said, Blessing was off. Patrick was obviously on. Now, Justin Shire, this was his pro debut and his first pro win. I really believe this kid's got it all. I think this kid, in a year or two, as long as he is on the straight and narrow and keeps his head in the game and does his homework, I believe he's going to be a top 10 Olympian, possibly a top 5 if it keeps going, because his flow is amazing. His shape is amazing. His symmetry and balance is amazing. And he has lights out shots. That frontal double by is lights out. He hits the front double by and it's got that one, Now, okay, let's take a look at everybody else. So the night before was 212. 212 went to this gentleman right here. This gentleman is, let's see. This gentleman is, I think it's Jones Boy, right? Yes. Okay. It's Jones Boy. That's his Instagram name. So he wins the 212. He's going to the Olympia. But look at this guy's physique. It's amazing. His legs are amazing. Okay. His V taper is amazing. Look how small his waist is. This lat spread, he knows this lat spread is his lights out shot because he's doing the pose, while he's winning. I mean, in this pose, you could literally see the separation from his biceps, his triceps, his shoulders. You could see the separation in his forearms. He has a great lat spread. His chest is good when he does it. He knows how to, from this shot, he knows how to pose. So this guy looked fantastic. So kudos to him. Congrats to him. He goes to the Olympia. It's amazing. All right. Well, I made a mistake. I screwed up the first video. It is 6:00 in the morning. Last night I had friends over. We were barbecuing. I was feeling no pain. We were drinking Heineken Light and Modelo, and music was on. We were having a good time, and like a bonehead, I did the wrap up like that, and I screwed up the placings. But the good thing is, I fucking nailed it. I mean, how amazing is that? I fucking nailed it. People should like and subscribe to my channel just because I'm like literally predicting bodybuilding shows. It's unbelievable the talent I have to look into the future. Sometimes it's foggy. Don't get me wrong. I screwed up that the placings not too long ago, right? Where I had Vlad the Impaler winning, and he came in like 6th or something like that. But I got the Cali Pro right. I got the Vancouver Pro right. I got this one right. Son, take some tips from me, son. And I would join this and subscribe to this channel and share it with people and show it and say, look, this motherfucker's Nostradamus. You get shit right, son. All right, I'm going back to bed. Fuck you guys. Better subscribe. Later.